Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Humankind, the latest game by Amplitude Studios, the people that brought us the Endless series, so Endless Dungeon, or Dungeon the Endless, I guess. They're bringing us Endless Dungeon, Endless Legend, which is by and far my favorite 4X game ever, and seems to serve as quite a solid base for what Humankind is, and they also did the Endless Space series, and maybe something else? I don't think so. I don't know, but they've always made, in my opinion, the best CRPGs, 4X strategy games on the market. I know everybody likes, I guess Stellaris is a little bit more grand strategy, but still.
Our universe contains infinite stories, most of which are about rocks and ice at sub-zero temperatures in a vacuum. Rather boring. However, on a small damp rock, there is a story that bears a second look. It's your story. But the first 4 billion years or so mostly concern amino acids. Not much of a page turner. But then, over time, the amino acids bond together, and things start to get interesting. And a bit drier. A certain subspecies of hominid discovers that you can do more with a sharp rock than annoy your little brother. Tools and weapons are invented. The hominids begin to cooperate. Fire becomes a servant rather than an unpredictable force of nature. They learn to tan the skins of animals for clothing. They learn ways to record and probably exaggerate their adventures. Eventually, these tribes learn to build shelters and immediately hold the first barbecue parties. This is the dawn of humankind. Struggle and cooperation have been rewarded. The Neolithic era draws to a close. The whole world beckons. This tribe has come far, but the rest of their story is your story. You are the one who will build them into a great civilization. How far will you push humankind? Here is where it begins. The future that you carve through force of will and a bit of luck, out of the raw stuff of planet Earth. Alliances and enemies, wealth and danger, power and penury. May you leave the greatest mark.
Okay, so this is going to be a little weird. It's still using the FID system, I know that. We've got a bunch of things here. Now, unlike the previous games, this is all about building a culture. And they've changed the UI on me. Is what it is. Alright, so I'm going to turn this on, and we're going to figure out what to do. Nope. Is there an undo? Whoops. Oh no. There is no autosave for starting. Let's see. I do want to just slap down here. No, I really wanted that. Balls. Do we just wait? Because yeah, if I want a starting spot, like right here is good. Because that gives us the Prairie River Delta, a little bit of science, decent amount of other things. I'm just going to end turn and own it. If I lose a turn due to all this, then so be it. Ooh. Discoveries. Can be made by the first army here. I'm going to slap these guys down. Oh, can we not? Okay. Maybe we can't actually... We can't settle down at this moment. Because I need influence. I need some things. Yeah, the hunting party just explores.
And healthy children. I see where this is going. Just because a culture died out doesn't mean it wasn't worthy of study.
Yeah, I forgot. We just explore. So the way this works is have 5 population and or units within your empire. Gets us an era star. Oh, no, I could have actually made an outpost. I know there's a couple other things that I can and probably should do. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Maybe I want to set up here. This is really good. Less on the industry side. But we'd have a ton of food. Right here, found outpost for 5. I do have 5. Let's do it. Okay, we don't have anything else to do. And outpost creation is going to take a little while. Urgent affairs. A world of flame. In the distance, a thin cord of smokes... Oh, oof. Wow, there's a lot. And the font's kind of hard to read. Thin cord of smoke cuts up into the clear blue skies. Fire. Calling a few tribesmen, you run closer. The smell of cindered bark and burning pine growing stronger with every footfall. You spy dancing flames, and suddenly you find yourselves on the edge of a settlement on fire. Many of the structures are ablaze, but even with the smoke and flames, you can see these abodes are marvels of craftsmanship. You're about to direct your men to put out the fires with loose soil, but then you see short, shadowed figures running away. Youths. They could become part of your tribe if you gave chase now, but it would mean losing the secrets of these constructions. What's your choice? Okay. So I could get an army of refugees, or reduce city defense research cost. My main question is that just all research cost, or is that just the next? Is there a way I can check the research tree from here? Not to my knowledge. Oh, see, there's all the autosaves. Yeah, I don't know if we have access to the research tree yet, is the unfortunate part. Era stars, cultures, deeds. Yeah, you want to get as many of these as possible. And many of these are actually, like, competitive, so you have to get to them before somebody else. I'm gonna go for the refugees, I think. Because this way, we get some extra. Okay. And we can potentially move them down here and set up another outpost. But we need influence. Well, at the very least, we can snag that the next day. Yeah, spreading out seems like a good idea. I know you can also increase space with extra food. By gathering enough food, you'll be able to create more reinforcements, which is neat. I'm liking a lot of these changes. I think my one disappointment with this game is that it is not Endless Legends 2. I know they said they wanted to make this specifically as kind of like a competition for civilization, as kind of their magnum opus, that they've always wanted to do a Civ-style game. And that's quite fair. Okay. Okay. So my side is stronger. Am I just fighting... Am I just fighting this? Yeah, I never actually did the combat, so I'm a little loosey-goosey on how this works. Looks like I don't have too much. We're just gonna fight the deer. I'm just gonna turn on auto battle, frankly. Okay, so I've gained some food and some influence. We lost 25% of our dudes. Should be fine. Okay. And then idle army. Where do we bring these guys? I'm just going to keep kind of exploring. Okay. World deed locked. Oh. Wonderful Mount Rarama has already been found by somebody else. That's fine, though. Let's see. What was out of that? Curiosity collected. Yeah, so we can grab random resources. So, competitive deeds. Here we go. So these are different things that give us influence points. Many of them I'm not even going to think about, at least not for this first run. I enjoy this game thoroughly, but trying to actually optimize for the first round sounds like it would be, I'm not going to say horrendous, but it would be rough. Okay, and if I try and go for that thing, I'd die. Okay. How's this? 3 turns before we get the outpost. That should be a really good spot to get rolling. I could try and fight the mammoth, but I think that would be a terrible mistake. Okay, plenty of food. We've got another tribe. And now we could potentially... Yeah, now we can fight the mammoth. Oh, I really like the illustrations there. On the topic of me being kind of disappointed that this isn't Endless Legends 2, I actually asked if they were going to have, like, DLC factions, because they did in the original Endless Legends series, and just Endless Space, where they would have... Ooh. Horses. Let's see. You know, every single DLC that was added with Endless Legends... Where is it? Holy crap, that mammoth just booked it. But we got some science over there, so I'm going to grab that instead. Alright. But so every expansion they would add a new faction, which was actually kind of cool, and I was like, oh man, what if they added some of the endless races as kind of like a bonus, or, you know, move the end game for this like even further into the future, so it's kind of like a expanse level of like sci-fi, so you haven't really gone interstellar yet, but you have maybe a couple of planets in play within the solar system, because I've never actually played a 4X strategy game that does interplanetary 4X strategy. Like, there's Supreme Commander, that's about the closest I can think of, but the idea of actually having, you know, just your solar system, maybe your starting planet's contested, or maybe it's not, you have, you know, a couple of outposts and other groups to deal with, and it might even be kind of, I'm not going to say asynchronous, but different factions might have, like, better boosts and starts, but maybe other tactics that aren't available to them. I don't know, it's a thing. The Fungal Hoarder. The shift to fix abodes hasn't been easy for the tribesmen and women who'd settled in the outpost, but they'd persevered, and now thought of the land as home. When they discovered that one of their number had been hoarding mushrooms that he'd found in a nearby cavern for himself, it was a great blow to the spirit of the tribe. Now they want to banish him for his greed, but that would mean being deprived of the location of the mushroom field. What is your reckoning? Okay, so we can banish him, reduce city defense research cost again. Bountiful, which gives me more food for a while, or research. So, research is interesting, bountiful also interesting. I'm curious about this, because obviously we have knowledge stars. I'm gonna go protect for the time being. I think we need population more than anything else, to try and scale up Sagaratna as much as possible. I should probably rename this place. Can I do that? I don't know if I can. I might not be able to rename it until it's done. Liberate it! That's a little silly. Alright.
By building an outpost, claiming territory is this easy. The trick, of course, is keeping it.
Okay. So, I see. Ancient Era. Wait. Era stars. You have to reach one of these goals to enter a new era. However, I could stick around. I could go ahead, or we could get more fame points by not. Yeah, the Knowledge Star and the Hunter Star. I'm gonna wait, I think. Well, okay, here's the question, because I'm way ahead. One thing that I can do, or might be worthwhile, is actually to advance, just because it gives me access to the culture of my choice. So I could go Babylonians, Egyptians, Hittites, Nubians, Olmecs, Phoenicians, Zhou. Oh, some people have already picked some of these. Frankly, when it boils down to it, I could. Ooh. I like the Nubians. I'm big on money when I play these games. Unless they've changed it, at which point, who knows? Frankly, Mysians are okay. But yeah, if I end up as the Babylonians, the Egyptians, or the Nubians, I will be happy. There's also Olmecs. Like, Olmecs aren't bad. Phoenicians could be really interesting, but I'm curious if I'd actually be able to pull it off. And heck, even the Zhou faction would be good. I'm gonna try and stick around at least for a little while. Okay. Okay, and I'm just gonna do instant resolution. I'm no good at combat. Okay, so we barely lost. We lose some HP, gain some influence, gain some other things. Cool. And you guys are stuck. Let's see. Let's just have them go down. Unfortunately, crossing rivers is kind of painful. Okay. Unfortunately, getting the science bonus. Oh. Oh no, I can't do that anyway. I'm just gonna look around. Is this a terrible mistake? Yeah, possibly. Oh. Yes. Fight the mammoth. Take some losses, but we're fine. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that science perk that I'm looking for. Is the one unfortunate part. But at the very least, we could get the Hunter Star. I think. Okay. Outpost Relocation. And make another tribe? Let's make another tribe. Okay, cannot do that. Okay, what is Sanctuary? Okay. Wow, this is a really noodly area now that I'm looking at it. That works for me. What about you guys? Please tell me you spot some critters in the nearby area. There we go. Fight tribe will win. Let's see, we've got plenty of plants. I want to just fight these. Okay, we found another sanctuary. We should probably snag a location. I might actually want to grab one of these. Maybe. Okay. Violent pursuits. The last winter was especially harsh, the ground hard and the frost chilling to the bone. In the heart of the settlement, the tribe huddled close to share warmth throughout the coldest days. But for someone wasn't enough. Some needed to get their blood flowing. They found means through violent games, grappling, fighting, contests of strength and endurance. One contest where the opponents fight with hidebound fists has gained quite a following, to the point that the outpost's usual foraging missions are under threat. What's my say? Lose food, gain strength. Let's go with Codify. Otherwise, I could just do more bountiful. I'm going to Codify for the time being. Okay. Hunt over. We just need one more. Okay. I just got to find one more critter. One more critter. Hello! Elephant! Okay, so we got the Hunter Star. And then I think at this point we probably want to go, because I'm not going to be able to get enough science. So who do I want to play as? So we got the Babylonians, +2 science per research technology on capital. It's good. Let's see. Extra science per adjacent farmer's quarter, which is pretty good. Extra food per researcher. Extra science per researcher. Researcher's slot count as farmer's quarter. Okay. So... oh, I see. That's specifically for the astronomy house. Does hurt my stability, though. Let's see. We have the Egyptian pyramid. The Olmecs, which is a lot of influence if I want to take a lot of... oh, did somebody snag my money, boys? Yeah, there they are. I'll live. Yeah, do we want to roll Babylonians or do we want to go Egyptians? Extra industry on tiles producing industry. Reduce cost of district industry cost. And there's the pyramid, which is influence industry and more industry per maker's quarter. I like the Babylonians. It's a good mix between farming and research. So let's roll with that. Okay. Alright, so how do we do things? That's relocation. Cannot be done in the Neolithic era. Am I still Neolithic? Or, now that I've picked this, are we good to go up? I think I just go up on the next round. There we go.
The challenges of a young civilization. It's hard keeping up with the neighbors when they have the wheel and you don't. Humankind learns quickly that everyone contributes. If you're terrified of wild animals, you can grow lentils or catch fish. Tribes settle towns. Towns develop markets, and markets begin the exchange of goods, services, and most important, rumors and hearsay. This means more than just markets for the Babylonians. It's also the beginning of mathematics, astronomy, and a set of codified laws that I wouldn't want to be caught breaking.
Okay, so we've reached the ancient era. Cities can now be created by selecting one of my outposts and evolving it into a city. Cool. We also seem to have picked up Ogma. Oh no, we didn't. Ogma belongs to somebody else. Well, I could attack them, but I think that's a really piss-poor idea. However, that does mean we might want to start hemming them in a bit.
The agrarian Harapans. You're as likely to meet their canals and farmers as their soldiers.
Okay, I'm going to have them head out. I'm curious what else we have in this general area. How much would it cost to even make one of these? Decent chunk. This is good. A little low on food. Not be done in a resource deposit. So 3 food. 2 food. Yeah, we want to look for something that gives the most. Found outpost for 20. I like it. This will give me some extra resources to pull from. And we can start snagging locations. I might want to snag this one too, because resource deposits seem really helpful. Okay, matter of diplomacy. Okay. So we've met them. Culture is chosen. What is this? One of my outposts can be turned into a city. Yes. Once completed, you'll be able to improve its infrastructure. Sounds good. Now, if I remember right, I don't remember biscuits about the Babylonians already. Alright, so Astronomy House does produce our stability, but gets extra science for Farmer's Quarter on city or outpost. Okay. Boy, I didn't realize how sickly we'd look. I tried recreating Fakequaad, but we are Fakequaad, but undead version. It's fine. Let's see. So what can we start making? Because we might as well make the Astronomy House, which benefits specifically from Farmer's Quarters. Let's see. There's also the Industry Quarters, but... bleh. There's also the Pottery. Here's before completion. Many of these are a little... oof. Let's see. I'm also really curious about stability. Stability. Population assigned here will increase the stability of the city. Stability is currently at 80%. Will evolve every turn by 5% until it reaches 100%. Expanding a city... oh, I see. So the lower the stability... so the more stuff that I build, it dips the stability a little bit. So we will be strained until we hit 100%, but once we hit 100%, we can expand. Okay. So do I want to rush the... no, let's get a Farmer's Quarter. Because we can get the Astronomy House on top of Babylon itself. And then put a bunch of farmers' quarters around it for mega boost. Okay, and what science do we want to get? Domestication, which gives us cavalry, scout riders, animal barns. Food per horse, food per farmer's quarter. That's good. Money per market quarter. Not really doing those as much. Industry on forest. I don't know if we have a whole lot of forest or woodland. And then there's city defense. I guess I'm going to go domestication for the time being. We're just going to win through Big Pop. Okay, and society, influence shows civics. Everything should be fine.
Bloody and smelly,
friend.
aren't they?
I have a notion which
History
would
may
benefit
be
us both.
changed by battles.
Promising. Perhaps.
Okay. So they've proposed to improve our relationship. Sure. Doesn't look like I can do these.
This
Yeah, I'm
works.
fine with it.
You have a deal.
And it looks like we
That's
might
what
be
I
able to
call
work
a
up.
leader.
I don't actually mind being friends with these people too. I tend to go for like more mercantile and science. You know, snag as much territory as I humanly can. No, cannot be done without 60 influence. Well, we will have one influence on the next round. So no biggie. Okay. Is it just these guys? Oh, battle's currently underway. Oh. Why? Retreat. Why are you attacking me? Oh, I see. They wanted me out of the territory. That's fine, actually. And then I can kill that. And these guys are just gonna chill? Skip. There we go. Oh. By what right do we rule? New civic. Founding myths and legitimacy. Oh. Okay. So we can do faith on the territory or influence. I'm not sure how faith is going to work. Because I know... Oh, this has unique perks. So extra stability... Nah, it's not even a question.
Why was this even a question? Let's keep it simple. We've been here. It's our place.
Okay, and legitimacy. Let's see, codified laws. So I can... Oh, I can keep pushing progress. For both of these. So this'll push us back on faith. Or this'll keep pushing us on... Okay. What is attach, outpost, and absorb? I don't know. This sucks a little bit. That said, whatever that boost is, not that useful. I want to do the
That seems to leave a
cheaper
lot of
outposts.
interpretation of right and wrong. Not to mention yours and mine.
Because now, I can just make this outpost right here and get it started. And we've got the Lusitania. Is there no way for me to rename these cities? Wait, right. I can't rename an outpost, but maybe I can rename Babylon. Yes. Alright. Welcome to Smorgsville. Smorgsville. Don't judge Phil.
A first
He's
city
trying his
constructed.
best.
Walls, roofs, an outhouse. Ah, the luxuries of civilization.
Alright, let's go fight us. Let's go fight us some mammoths. Why? Why are you still fighting me? Are we doing this? Alright, fine. I don't know why.
I
You
am
attacked
listening.
me. Okay. Renounce or demand? So, renounce to create a demand from this grievancy. Until your demands are accepted or withdrawn, all trade between your empires will be suspended and borders will be closed.
Make recompense or you will suffer. Give me your gold now.
Considering these jerks just keep attacking me, I guess it's time for me to just, Move my men in. Not that I have too many men. I mean, we've got this group. I'm gonna take these guys down. Ooh, we got a thing down there. Yeah, these guys are getting feisty, and I don't like them. Okay, so my war support is kind of here and there. I'm just gonna ignore this for the time being. What else do we have? Is there, like, a rest? Because we don't have enough influence to get something. Definitely don't have enough to fight that. Okay, cannot heal in this territory. Pipes. Now I'm gonna have to go through his territory just to heal up. We're gonna have to pass through Ogma as well. Alright. I think that's kind of gonna be what I do. Actually, no. You head for this discovery. Might have another one here. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so people are finding wonders. There's not much I can do. Oh, we found a curiosity. Now, the other option is... I could just snag one of these locations. How expensive is it? Found an outpost for 10. Some really good food there. Mine. If I've got cheap outposts, we're just going to start snagging them. Oh. Opens the list of adjacent outposts to attach to a city. Cannot be done without an adjacent outpost. Maybe we have to wait for this one to actually properly pop up. Or, no. It has to be created. That's what it is. Alright. Who's left? You guys? Well, you gotta go around. I guess I should probably check out this area. What I want to do is probably snag this. We're just gonna surround them. Yeah, I don't know if I want to take this tribe in necessarily and start attacking, but it's tempting. Okay. One territory near Empire Sphere of Influence. Enactable civic. Shows civics. Army composition. Conscripts are professional soldiers. So, Liberty would give us stability in all cities and influence on emblematic district, or stability, I like the combat strength. This is going to cost me some influence, though.
It does seem logical that people shouldn't have to do a job unless they want to.
I like the civics. It seems like a fun system. I'm liking a lot of the things that I'm seeing here. Alright, we've got domestication. Alright, let's check science. So calendar gives us... admittedly the granary, which is real good. Yeah, there's also irrigation. Yeah, let's go calendar next. Okay, one turn before we're done with that. Smorksville is doing okay. Population's fine. I don't think we're gonna be able to... that'd be a tough fight. Ooh, that's some money. We're just going to keep making our way down here. We might have to fight these guys. Well, we don't have to. But I might want to. Look, they're jerks. They kicked me out of my own territory. Like, well, my own territory. Their territory. I was going to be the nice friend. I was going to be nice and peaceful and helpful and work with them. And then they're just like, nope.
In constructing an emblematic quarter, you have become a builder and a creator. There is more to creating an empire than just yelling orders.
Okay. So, we can build the astronomy house, which gets us a lot of science. We can do another farmer's quarter. I think I'm going to keep working on the farmer's quarters. Plus 6 food, plus 3 food. Yeah. I'm going to keep getting the farmer's quarters down for the time being. Getting just a ton of food and getting a really big city-state right off the bat seems like a good idea. Anything else? Move here. If I do that, idle army. Fight! I believe in you. Instant resolution. Okay, so I gain money, but we take some damage. I gotta figure out... Wait, can I actually go to Smorsville? Oh boy. That's expensive. We'll leave that for later. Let's see, what is this? Collective Mind. Select a city to do this. What does this do? Can set cities into collective minds mode. All the industry and money are converted into science. No. We'll leave that for later. That's a cool ability, and I like the idea of it. But not right now. Okay, so that's currently set on... I'm going to switch to industry for the time being. The faster we can get some of these districts down, the better. Oh. So, plus 5 faith per number of attached territories, or shamanism. Extra faith per population. Doing that. Back to healing. How did this pop back up? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Okay, and we're going to run them out there, because we're going to have enough influence. I want to make effectively a wall. Because it looks like I have this entire northern quadrant to myself, so if I can be the north and I can just march south, especially if I get some roads going, maybe earlier than other people, that seems like it would be a good idea. Okay, what else do we have? Builder stars, agrarian stars, that should be easy. Merchant stars, hit and miss. Yeah, some of these are going to be a little dicey. But it's fine. I swear I will attack you eventually. Okay, they're almost done. These are going well. Okay, is Peacock done? So I can evolve it into a city. Stone rings. It's a shared project. Shared projects like districts require play... Huh. Interesting. I'm curious about these. Lusitania. There's a list of adjacent outposts to attach to this city. So I can attach. Gives the ability to attach one of your outposts to and its territories to an adjacent city. That city will receive a stability penalty. So it would merge the territories. I don't know if it would get rid of Peacock, is the question. I'm just going to do it for now, and we'll just see what happens. It looks like the territory is just fully merged. Yeah. Interesting. How's Smorgsville doing? I mean, the stability is fine. I don't know if that was worth it, but you know what? I've learned. It would have been really expensive to make a city, and honestly, I think it's a little bit more valuable for me to start yoinking locations. Speaking of, do we want to do that? How much would it cost to even make a territory? 40 influence. Let's go down here and potentially MMM further. Okay, Peacock's leveled. Oh, you stupid nonce. Oh. They've converted me. That's rude.
You have my ear. Tell me what you wish to discuss.
Oh, rude, dude. Very rude. Okay, so Lusitania, yeah, if I want to evolve this, that's going to be really expensive. Actually, not that expensive. Okay, what do we do with this person? Now, these are scouts. Transfer, disband, upgrade, and heal. Now, unlike the hunting party, yeah, it doesn't look like any of these expand further, so I'm gonna have to make units to fill this group out further. I missed that a little bit from the previous section, because yeah, it would have been nice to have a couple of these larger... Oh, that's the refugees. Oh. Let's see. Oops. What's this? Station. I'm just gonna station them there. If they've indicated that they want Peacock, then I should probably not let that happen. I wanted to make an outpost here. Not a lot of food, a lot of industry. Okay, I'm gonna snag Buna there. And we'll go. This seems like a good territory. And normally you go peaceful, but maybe this time around I don't. I'm gonna just kind of go up and down the coast here. We don't have enough to found another outpost. Not with this crew. Never mind, we do. Alright. So that's it for my influence for the time being. Calendar researched. Gets me some stuff. Found a curiosity. Harpins. Really want Peacock. And boom. Wow. They're just demanding little suckers. Let's actually go for the, let's go city defense. And maybe archers. Because yeah, I'm probably going to want to look into fighting. Okay, now that we've taken Buna, go back here. Are these guys all just scouts? One way or another, they're out of juice. We're just gonna hang and heal. Who are these guys? Mercenaries. Indifferent young. Independent people. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm gonna start heading south. It doesn't seem like these guys are actually gonna threaten me anytime soon. I think my next order of business would be starting to upgrade some of these cities to be a little bit better. Okay. Shall I grab the industrial district at this point? I probably should. Because what is our... How does this work? So extra industry per adjacent maker's quarter, extra industry, extra worker slot on city. It's okay. Otherwise we get this. Oh. Hun city or outpost. So where do I want to put this? I mean, right here seems like primo. Because that would give me some really good stuff. We don't want to put it there. We would lose too much. We would get a decent amount of industry, though. Or, we lose our industry, but we would gain more science and trade. And it converts the whole area. Do we want to do that? More food. Less food, but more science. Yeah, let's just slap it right there. That's very expensive. Question, the other thing to consider... Oh, we don't have enough units for it anyway. Okay, anything else for me to do? Nope. Alright, well, I think this is a good stopping point, at least for this first episode. We've got a decent amount done. Population is going up. That is good. I'm gonna... Does that even help me? I don't know. I guess we'll keep the science for the time being, and my food is going well. But we will think of this at a later date. Okay. He's telling me the Harpins don't like me. Okay. Oh, surprise war. If you absolutely must have a war, so be it. You'll incur war support penalty. Other empires will call you a traitor. Or just declare war. The more I can put it off, the better, because if they actually do anything, I will be a sad puppy. Really wonder if there's a way that I can actually interact with these mercenaries. But I could kill them. Is there even unit EXP in this? Because I know there was in the previous games. I don't see it here. But it doesn't really seem like there's a whole lot of reason to fight these guys. Ah. We found their home city. It doesn't look very good. Alright, anything else? Yes. Hi. Oh. I see. Keepers of the Creed. Unexpected rivalry has erupted between two temples in Smorgsville, each representing different sects of Babylonian shamanism. One temple argues that religious matters should be left in the hands of dispassionate men, while others contend that only women, with their capacity for nurturing life, possess the necessary understanding for these affairs. These quarrels must stop before your inhabitants start fighting with each other. Okay, is there an actual impact? Oh, faith, or all? This is reason, which is something that I specifically was trying to push within the society, because there are certain perks. I mean, I just like science over faith, let's be honest here. But there are certain perks that I want. Let's see. Oh, we should also probably get our holy site up at some point. Later. Alright, I am dragging this out. So, I will see you guys in the next episode of Humankind. I should probably also mention that it's out on Steam and the Epic Game Store, and I think Good Old Games as well. I know it's on Steam and the Epic Game Store, and those are going to be the two that I swear by. But so it's out now. It's $50, which on one hand is a little steep. On the other hand, for a very competent and extremely solid competitor to, you know, the Civ series especially, I like this better. It's a lot more fun for me. There's a lot more... it feels faster paced. Obviously, having the turn limit of, 300 means that I'm not going to be up all night playing this. I might be up late at night, but the sun's not going to be rising by the time I'm done with this run, which for me is a big thing. I also really like the era bonuses and goals and stuff. It gives me a little bit more to focus on, because you can be laser focused, or you can really split it up a bunch. I don't know. I like it a lot, and I can't wait to see more. But for now, I and Fakequaad will see you guys in the next episode of Humankind. And as always, thanks for watching.